Hi everybody and welcome to Xplosion. Hi everyone, Mean Gene Okerlund here. And today I'm going to have a interview. The interview happened to be with the investor of the Toy Wrestling Federation, and apparently I have a lot of regret when it comes to interviewing her. Apologize for that burp there. That's right. At this time I would like to introduce, I'd like to bring out Yin Wu. Come on. Hand good. Alright, Yin Wu, you apparently claimed to be investing a lot of money in the Toy Wrestling Federation, and by doing so, you have abused your power, interfered in matches, and booked matches. Exactly what is the nature of you being an investor? Well, first, Mean Gene Okerlund, you got to know that without me, this place is going to go under. You see, I've been working very, very hard to keep this place afloat. Everybody wants to discredit me, but I work with great, respectful business, and I can keep this place afloat. Well, there's the first thing. You've been claiming ever since February that it wasn't for your investments that this place would not stay afloat. However, I have on good authority that the Toy Wrestling Federation has been around for at least 20 years. 20 years before you even started investing. So, what makes you think that your investing keeps this place around? It does. You see, give it a take that this place has been around for 20 years. 20 years, I'm very proud of those 20 years. You know, I wasn't here for all those 20 years. I was really proud to say you went from putting your things on cassettes to VHSs to, DVDs and all, and doing it on YouTube. But hey, if it wasn't for me, I don't think this place would be making it 20 years. That's all I gotta say. Also, you have this anti-North American stuff. You claimed how you say the People's Republic of China is better than the United States of America. But that's just your opinion. Yeah, it's just my opinion. You see, I just say that stuff just to piss people off. That's what they expect. They expect if you come from your own country, they expect you to shit over another country, and they expect you to hype up your country over theirs, basically. So, this isn't you, you're not a cyber troll. You're not trolling people to get a reaction out of them. And also on a note, you've been having a power struggle with the owner of the Toy Wrestling Federation, or one of the principal owners of the Toy Wrestling Federation, I should say. One of the owners of the Toy Wrestling Federation, Astronomer or Corone. At one point, you actually challenged her to a match. A match she declined. Well, I'll be an investor. That entitled me also of ownership. That entitles me of ownership. So of course I think I could do a better job since I challenged her to a fight, and it would be best for business. But every time she basically told me down. Well, if that's so true, whoa, there she is. Astronomer, you may enlightening us? So, Wu Yin, you've been going around telling stories about how you're this great Asian Chinese investor, how you saved the Toy Wrestling Federation, I suppose you took credit for all the things the Toy Wrestling Federation did all those years. Oh, you took credit for the cassettes being on VHS and CD on DVD. Took credit for it being on YouTube. You probably took credit for all the multiple rings we had to go through. You probably took credit for all the championships we made, and you know, took credit for all what all the wrestlers did. But that's BS. You weren't here 20 years ago. I wasn't there 20 years ago. Prior to me coming in and becoming owner, I suppose you're going to take credit for everything. Hey, I only owned the Toy Wrestling Federation for at least a year. You only been an investor for a couple of months. I don't think neither of us should take credit for something. Okay? And as far as you claiming that it's your Asian Chinese yen, or it's your influence that's keeping this place afloat, may I assure you that you have never, that this place was going to be here before you, and this place has been here before you. Well, Astronomer, I may have to say, she has made a lot of remarks about you. And she has challenged you on several occasions to an ownership match. You know, I would never ever put my ownership of the Toy Wrestling Federation on the line. You know, I would never do that. Because you're not even worth it, Wu Yin. You know, why should I even have to fight over you when it comes to power and influence when I have it? Okay. You saying that you're a co-owner or a principal owner, whatever terminology you want to use, don't make me laugh as far as that's concerned. You know? You have always started out, every time we had a board of directors meeting, you always with the shareholders, you claim to be one of them. You've always claimed that it was you that helped keep us afloat each month. That's BS and you know it. You have tried to convince the board of directors. You tried to convince Angel, Spike, Divatox, Theodore Long, Hulk Hogan, Eric Bischoff. You even tried to convince Ernest P. Worrell and Jim that it was you and your influence. But you don't play a role in it. Your investments didn't do anything. And if you would leave today, this place would still be afloat. You know, that's pretty sad for you to think that. You know, because I always had investments. Well, Wu Yin, you want to say something else? Yeah, what I want to say is, here was about a $1 bill, you know, of my Asian Chinese yen, right there. Now, you also going to tell me that Asian Chinese yen right there, $100 to be exact, ain't keeping this place afloat. First off, I'll tell you what's actually keeping this place. First off, that's money that's out of date. That has been out of date since 1949 AD. And no way is that investment going to work. Because, boom, it's the American dollar has been keeping this place afloat. But not even that. You think that you're better. You know what? Shame on you for me keeping this place afloat. You know what? You need someone like me. I'm a big fan of wrestling. And I will continue to get my control if I can get it. I already have control. All I need to convince people, the right people, and to sit in the power, and soon I'll be running everything. That's never going to happen. You're never going to run anything. So why don't you just shut up and get out of here? Yeah, you right. Sorry. Well, it looks like that. It looks like that. Looks like Yin Wu is still being a thorn in the side of astronomy, and we haven't even gotten any multiple answers from her about either her investments, why she abuses her power, makes crazy matches, or why she seems to have a feud with Astronomer, the owner. Did not answer any of those questions. At least not to our satisfaction. And as far as seeing this Asian Chinese yen on the ring right now, it's been out of date since 1949 AD, and we all know the Republic of China became the People's Republic of China. So technically, this money is not even going. Technically, this money is not even going to gonna fly. That money can't even be spent in China anymore either. Well, that's it. I'm Mean Gene Okerlund, and I'll see you tomorrow for Monday Night Raw.